Mic check 1 2. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday to all the people that are not in the past nor in the future. You gotta live in the present, you know. We go to the big screen. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. You guys doing good? I hope that everybody's doing good. That everybody's doing just as good, you know. I'm doing pretty good myself. I am having a lovely Friday. You know, it's pretty chill. I didn't get to sleep as much as I would have liked to, but you know, I did have fun like yesterday. And by that I mean I was playing games with friends, and you know, it was pretty good. So I've been playing the whole campaigns of Doom, like classic Doom, like Doom 1 and Doom 2, through the Doom 1+2 collection. And it's been pretty fun. I know that some campaigns do have some levels that are like kind of like, you know, because they're technically designed to be like frustrating sometimes, because you're like a space Doom Marine going to hell. Hell is not gonna like be, hell is not gonna go easy on you. So, you know, sometimes that happens, you know. But you know, we're going through that. And it's been pretty fun, you know, all things considered. It is not as fun when we die again and again, but you know, it's Doom. What are you expecting? Well, I mean, I guess you're expecting to rip and tear, and not so much be ripped and tear. But if you're ready to rip and tear, be ready to be ripped and tear as well. So you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Especially, we were playing through the TNT campaign. And there's a specific level that you don't really expect that it starts the way that it starts. And I don't even know how you're supposed to like go on about it like in Survivor first try, but you sometimes do. And well, that's the spirit of that, you know, that game. You know, you gotta try again, trial and error, trial and error. But it's a fun game nonetheless. So if you guys wanna, you know, give Doom Classic and all the expansions to try, definitely do so. It is a pretty cool game, all things considered. So you know, it has the skunka seal of approval, as people would often say. Also, it seems like my ambient light actually, like, you know, went down considerably. It's probably gonna go back up again. I don't really worry too much about it, but here I go, a little bit more color to myself. Here we go. But yeah, all things considered, I've been doing pretty okay. I did not, you know, eat anything today other than the cereal that I'm eating today. I'm eating some cereal. There we go. I have some Special K, Kellogg's, whatever, with a little bit of Cheerios, and those Cheerios are really good. I have all these cereals. It took me 8 million years to collect these cereals, said Robotnik. So let me give the cereals a try. It took me 8 million years to collect all these cereals. I love that YouTube poop. Shout outs to anybody who still watches YouTube poops. I know that YouTube poops kinda took a little bit of a plateau, both in quality and quantity, in recent years, but no, I mean, people have still been English, Jesus Christ, posting YouTube poops, although not so much on YouTube nowadays. I have noticed that, but both on Instagram and TikTok, for some reason, people have decided to just upload their YouTube poops in those platforms, which I guess it kind of helps if you're trying to promote, you know, your YouTube poop in YouTube. And you know, I kind of see the purpose in that. So you know, maybe I should apply that to my own content. I don't know, but you know, I once tried making a YouTube poop, and it's safe to say that it is safe to say that I never finished it. I don't know. I'm not so sure if I would be able to do that nowadays. Maybe I could. I know that my sense of humor may have shifted a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe trying to do a YouTube poop could be like a long, life fulfilling kind of thing, you know, to do in my checklist. You know, making a YouTube poop, done, and then you do it. 11 million things to do before dying. Number one, make a YouTube poop. Maybe I could do that. You know, that's one of the things that that it could be really fun to try and do. I don't know, but you know, those are one of the things that you know you gotta do at least once in your internet life. You know, as people often say. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing some more Fatal Frame, and it's possible that I finish it today. I'm not so sure. I did check how many chapters the game has, and supposedly we're in the second to last chapter. I don't really know, but you know, I'm gonna play it regardless. I don't gotta worry too much about it. But yeah, supposedly there's like 8 chapters and then the final chapter. And supposedly there's also like a secret 0 chapter, like number 0 chapter. 0. Is that how you pronounce the 0? I don't even know. The 0. The can. But that's only like available in the highest difficulty, so I don't really know. I don't really know if it's gonna, you know, be worth it if I gotta do it anyway. Oh, I love this cover, but it has copyright. Shout outs to them, man, for making you know, covers of these songs even before the official soundtrack was in Spotify. Oh yeah, we back, man. But yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm not so sure how long these chapters are gonna be. Hopefully I will finish it today, and if not, then I could probably try to do it in you know, Sunday. I could technically do a little bit of a small segment so that I can actually like finish the game, and if not, then I guess we'll see. So let me try and get that going on now. Get that going on now. Get that going on. Oh yeah. I don't believe I missed the posting that I'm going live in any of the usual places that I usually do that. So I guess we're golden for now. And once again, I have missed, you know, opening my, you know, my PlayStation 2. Once again, I have, you know, done it. So let me get that going on, as people would often say, because it did like that. Let me also update again my PlayStation 2. Yo, Bunk, how you doing? Welcome in. What up? A bunk. The bunk. How you doing, Bunk? Welcome in. I was just about to start playing the game. How you doing? I hope that you're having a lovely day. I am having a lovely day, because I'm streaming for y'all. We're grooving. Oh yeah. I forgot to close wallpaper engine. It's gonna make my PC explode. Just kidding, it doesn't do that. But you know, the usual sentiment, it says that it is, or that it does. But you know, I be a silly billy, so don't you know, don't just close the window. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing good. Bunk. I'm doing just as good. And I'm eating a cereal. I'm eating 10,000 cereals. It took me 10 cereals to collect those cereals. Shoutouts to whoever knows, you know, what I'm referencing. So Fatal Frame. Let me get that Fatal Frame. Boop. And open sesame. Show the game. Can't go wrong with cereal, yeah. You're on that coffee right now. You're on that caffeinated experience right now, which it often be like that sometimes, yeah. I usually both start and finish my day with coffee, which some people may, you know, not like that much. But you know, you just gotta remember that you can drink at most 3 cups a day. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm not your dad. I'm not your daddy. I'm your grandpa, says the song. But yeah, sure enough. So yeah, technically speaking, we're gonna probably finish the game today. I'm not so sure. It's said in the Google.com that quite possibly there's only 9 chapters in this game, and we are in chapter 8. So you know how it is. Yeah, you know it. So let me know if the game is too loud or too soft for y'all. If it is not hard enough, LOL. JK, You know how it is, But yeah, supposedly speaking, the maximum like recommended amount that you can drink, or that you should drink of coffee, like daily, like the maximum is of 3 cups, because otherwise it becomes like too much, quote unquote. I guess it also depends on how much you drink, like, you know, the size of a cup. But some people would say that it is not so much about the size of your cup, but more so about the motion of the ocean. You know, who am I to judge? Man. Special K with Cheerios. Banger combination. There's a big hole, Owo, at the base of the huge old tree. Man, that Deku tree got me acting up, It looks like a cave further in. Hi Rex, how you doing? Welcome in. You're just in time to see somebody die, I think, I don't know. There's a lot of dead people in this game, But yeah, welcome in, Rex. You know how it goes. Wow, look at these ruins of Paris. Paris. Do you guys know about the catacombs of Paris?
Let me rest. Mayu, are you
It sometimes be like that, Came here to wish you not burning down the house. You know that I do. So for those of you who don't know, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't even know if it's gonna show up on stream. Hold on. Hopefully my. Oh, I'm losing frames. I don't know if you guys can see it, but check this out. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see what's going on, like down here? Yeah. Oh my camera just froze because it was too much for my PC. Well, I guess it'd be like that. I don't know. I mean, I may end up burning down my house because of my what do you call it? Because of my camera now. I don't even know how I changed that. Hold on. But yeah, my camera is just decided to froze. I mean, I guess this is the tip of the day. Don't buy a camera out of AliExpress. You know, even though the official camera, like seller and everything, just don't buy a camera from AliExpress. It is not worth it. Maybe I don't know. Okay, we are so back. It actually went back pretty quickly. Hold on. Here I am. I'm back. It usually takes more than that to actually like bring back my camera, but okay, I'm glad that it didn't just, you know, melt down. Why is my camera so bright? I mean, I know that I'm not the brightest when it comes to like everything and anything, but you know, it's still bright. Let me. Whoa. Is that enough? Hopefully that's enough. Quality gameplay, everybody, But yeah, welcome in, everybody. So yeah, supposedly I'm really close to finishing this game, so maybe I gotta do that. But yeah, if you guys you know, have been watching my streams for quite a while, you guys already know that I did have my PC, like, you know,
It's our fault.
whatever you say. I did have my PC, like, you know, plugged in on the wall, like, you know, behind me. And yesterday I was Octagon. Yesterday I was gaming and I was like, something smells funny, And then I look behind me and then I see that my connector looks a little bit funny, And I tried, like, you know, moving it and it sparked, and I was like, whoa, maybe I should, you know, plug it out or plug it off or plug it not in, You know how it is, Fallen Mayu. Oh wait, hold on, she became a ghost? I don't even know if she became a ghost.
Cemetery. An altar. At the Tsuchihara grave.
I mean, I don't think I can necessarily just photograph her. But the fact that I did, and it actually had a title, makes me worry a little bit. But yeah, I almost burned down my house. So I guess you're, lucky that you're seeing me, alive. Maybe, I don't know. It wasn't that bad, but it could have, as with anything, it could have gone worse. I'm just glad that it didn't. Something shows in the photo of the shrine. I don't even know the difference between the one in the middle and the one on the right. Maybe it's a missing part of the mechanism. The mechanisms. There are 4 other pieces around it to insert the similar stone tablets. Well, let me move my microphone. There we go. Just a little bit better. So if you guys ever, smell something funny, it's either gas or something is burning down. So, watch out for that. A small red pinwheel is making a dry, rasping sound as it turns. I didn't know that these things were called pinwheels, but now I do, I guess. So we are in a demonic altar. G-Man Willikers. This is not how I meant to spend my vacation. There is an old book on the ground. Twins play an important part in the ritual. In recent years, the government issued a decree that the first twin to come out is the eldest. I mean, isn't that how it goes? Each region used to have its own rules until that decree was made. Oh, well, okay. When I asked the ceremony master about the village's rules, he grinned and said that tradition is tradition. This village still practices the old way. The twin that is born second is considered the elder. I mean, I guess I could see the logic behind that. Because technically speaking, you got a little bit more time in the oven, I guess. So I don't really know. It's those kind of things that you often don't really think about. Because you don't often think about anything.
Bridge that connects the twins' houses.
That's how she sounds.
A secret room on the wall.
Secret room on the wall. Secret room on the wall, eh? What does she even have to say about that, eh? What does she mean? Have anything to say about it, eh? Whoa, something shows in the photo of Mayu, eh? I feel like I've been there before. I don't really know. It's a woman crying in front of a building that looks like a storehouse. Oh, I know where that is. But yeah, I hope that you guys never find yourselves in a situation in which you guys gotta be like, something's burning.
Hiding in a kimono box.
Let's see. Oh, my memories, eh? I'm getting lobotomized. Guys, is this Silent Hill F? I'm more cereal right here. You know, playing this game makes me realize why they remade Silent Hill 2 first.
Where is my sister?
Get on your knees. No. Look down. And then he flicks my head like that. You kind of look like Cindy from the scary movies. There. It's kind of funky. Eh? I was gonna mention something, but I forgot about it. Faintly visible through the candle. Faintly visible. You see a row of small garden deity statues. Some of their heads have been broken off. Wait, what do you have to say about yourself? She's repeating nonsense over and over as if talking in her sleep. Is she even sleeping to begin with? I don't think so. But supposedly some people do that. I don't know. I don't think I've ever... I mean, there was only one time in which I remember that I was... sleep talking. And it wasn't so much sleep talking, I was just making sounds. That was back in the day when I was in elementary school. Hold on. I was kind of obsessed with creepypastas, and one video that actually like made me more aware, I guess, or self-aware, was the one about Mickey Mouse, suicidemouse.avi. And I remember that I was kind of afraid of the screams in that video, but they are kind of memorable. Like if you listen to the screams of that video in another video, you obviously gonna pick it up. Like, ah, yeah, that's from here. I heard it first from here. English. What even is English? I heard it first from here, and I was trying to make those same screams on my sleep, and then my mom woke me up, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah," But I was kind of aware that I was making those screams as well. It wasn't like it wasn't pretty, but you can kind of see how, I guess, obsessed would be the right word. I don't know. There we go. With that creepypasta. I don't remember. I was. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I was afraid of another one. So for the longest time, when I was a little kid, and by a little kid, let's say like the start of the my teenage years, when I started to get into creepypastas, I was also afraid of Tails Doll. I remember that Tails Doll was, one of my first ever, spooky scares. To the point in which I did believe that listening to the song, the "Can You Feel the Sunshine" song, actually, could potentially kill you. But that's not true. You know how nowadays we know that it is definitely not true. But there was also people back in the day who thought that Jeff the Killer mandated them to kill somebody. So when you're really really gullible and really young, you start believing everything and anything. This is not the place in which I should go. But yeah, I remember that I was also very very afraid of Tails Doll. Very afraid. I sometimes have trouble, differentiating between the B and the V when I speak, and that's not very nice. So this is where I am. So just gotta go straight from here. The storehouse should be way over there, and I don't even know how I did a full 360. I went entirely in a circle. I don't even know how I did that. But it do be like that. It do be do.
It's okay. Before the festival, I want to meet you again.
Are you over here? She was somewhere in here, but I didn't quite catch her. Did I completely max out my zero ability? I don't think so. Hold on. Functions power up. I have it fully upgraded actually. Should I? Nah, I'm fine like that. I just realized that technically speaking, I'm still looking at the camera. I'm not at an angle. Well, I guess it'd be like that, You guys know how that is. I don't think I gotta increase the blast one. I don't really use the slow nor the stun one. Maybe in some way I should use the slow one. I already have it. Well, someday I'll use my other abilities. Maybe not now, maybe not later, but someday. 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 That's another song that I never found again. And I do believe I have a copy of it, but I don't really know where where, you know, the channel or the profile of the original composer of that song was. The thing is, back in the day of Newgrounds, a lot of people, you know, used to post their songs and everything. So there's a lot of lost media when it comes to like songs that people used to post. Maybe because they removed them and then somebody has a copy, or you know, the files just are not there anymore. So here we go. We're going in the storage room, y'all. Y'all want something from the back, and by the back I mean the storeroom, man. Ow, my ears. Oh, look, it's them, man. It's just hanging. You know how it is.
The ritual is
Beginning. I really hope that they, you know, they fix their audio issues in the remake, because Jesus Christ. Man.
If I can save you, I'm sure my brother will forgive me.
Impression boy. Eh? Do you think that voice was pitched down after the fact? No, I don't believe so. Right? So there's something in here that I can take a picture of. But I wonder what that may be. It is not the ghost that we just saw hanging. It should be something else. But I just don't see it. Let's go in here. Oh yeah, I was saying, yeah, I can see why by playing this game, I can see why they would otherwise remake the second Silent Hill. And I guess it's because, you know, this game doesn't have anything to do with the first one, so I guess it's okay to remake it, you know. Here in the likely static is stale, everything is covered in dust. Doesn't look like anybody has come here for a long time. You know it. There doesn't seem to be anything of value over here. You might think that maybe that's it, but no, not really. It doesn't even look like a walkable surface, so maybe that's not where I gotta go. Can I open this up? You know it. Creaky doors, my beloved. So let's see. What can I find over here? A brother table is overturned on the floor. Talk about partying hard, am I right? Let me first see what I can actually get, because otherwise I don't really know what be going down. Boundary 4. Will Mutsuki ever be able to forgive me? I could not make him into a butterfly. I could not become one with him. It is all my fault. Please forgive me. That also reminds me... Ooh, crystal ore. That also reminds me of that creepy video of that guy with a mask and some mannequin hands.
Sorry,
That's my name.
I was wrong.
When are you not?
Can I not save anyone?
Not with that attitude.
Anyone forgive?
I don't know, will it? Let's see what Mayu has to say.
The bridge that connects the twins' houses.
Uh-huh.
Dolls.
Uh-huh.
Hidden room in the wall.
A hidden room in the wall.
Deep in the cemetery. An altar. The Tsuchihara grave. In a kimono box.
I really hope that that is a list of the things that we have already done, because if it is, and if it has anything to do with anything secret, man, I don't know if I have the will to unlock everything yet. Bound diary. I heard Murakata is here. I wonder if it is because of the letter I sent him. The warm welcome he is getting can only mean that they are going to use him as a kusabi in the inner ceremony. The inner ceremony. I cannot let him get caught up in this. I must tell him to get out of here quick. Another one. The three other pinwheel keys are hidden in the Kiryu, Osaka, and Tachibana houses. I do gotta go there. Oh, you know. House. Ugh. Nobody will expect me to run after the ritual. At that time, it should be easy to take the keys. Helping Guy inside escape may well be the last task I ever performed. Know it? Oh, here we go. All Gods Village map. You took a photo of the map. You put the All Gods Village map in your file. I don't even know if that's gonna replace my normal map, but hopefully it will. And let's see. Maps. All Gods Village map. A map of the entire village. It's marked in 3 places. I could only see that. But then again, yeah, it may replace my whole map. The clasp is rusted. The clasp. Funnily enough, there was no hostile ghost in here, which I guess I'm glad that was the case. You never know. You never know what's gonna come next. So there's nothing else over here. But I'm glad we got what we grabbed. Because it would have been a nightmare not knowing where to go. So let's see, does my map mark all of the places that in which I can go? Hopefully, I mean, it doesn't immediately seem like it, but you know. Let's see. That is not what I wanted to do. File, map. It is marked in 3 places. Okay, if you only let me zoom in. I mean, I do know that I have a map, but it doesn't seem to mark any of the places that, you know, that are supposed to be marked. Change map. All Gods Village. Maybe, just maybe, hold on, Maybe if I get the thing on full screen. Thing is, even when I actually like got my eye surgery, I still need to zoom things in. Okay, so I know now. There's one in where the 3 is, with the tree, and then there's another one in the Kiryu house and another one in the other part. I kind of know where they are. So there's one over here, like way over here. There's another one over here. And there's another one over here in the cemetery. I guess the easiest one right now would be the one at the cemetery, because it is not an open space. You know, we can do everything and anything over there, and nobody would bat an eye. No. What would be the best way to go over there? I cannot really go here. I know that there's like an entrance, but that doesn't seem to be the case. You know, reality can oftentimes be so confusing. So let's just go over here. It would have been cool that, you know, there was something in the first house that we explored. But I guess, you know, it sometimes doesn't happen. Let me check what this says. Many statues. I like the animation of, you know, going like 360, like what? Like there's some momentum. There's some momentum to it. Yes, hello, here I am. Oh, type 14 film. So very nice of them. So there doesn't seem to be anything related to the flames. To the flames. Are we in the place that we gotta be at? No. But someday I will. There also doesn't seem to be anything over here. And I wonder who lit this things up. Nobody ever seems to know. Nobody ever seems to know. Right? So I know that the cemetery can be a little bit of a dangerous place, not only because of the ghosts, but you know, because of the quantity that they are. And I don't know if they are gonna be, you know, way stronger now. I imagine that they will. You know, who knows? There's only one way to find out. Guess you'll have to make a roll. Conquer's back, baby. Shoutouts to anybody who believed that Conquer was gonna have another game. Herbal medicine. Where the thing is? The thing is supposed to be over here. I don't necessarily see it, but I guess that's something that I can fix soon. Oh, it's way over here. Okay. Only one thing left to do. Hopefully not die. But yeah, I don't have a stone mirror now. I forgot about that. Go inside now. Yeah, I wasted my stone mirror. I need a new one. Hopefully the game is gonna give me another one soon. I know that there's some more somewhere else, but I just forgot exactly where they were. Thankfully, there's no hostile ghost over here. I hope. I really, really hope. Could this be the place? Something shows in the photo. It looks like a gravestone with the name the Tsuchihara engraved on it. Man, if I even knew where that is. It's the Chihara. I mean, I don't think there was a... Okay, the surface. I don't even know if there was a gravestone outside of here. Oh, wait, hold on. Here it is. Something shows in the photo. Is that an enemy?
Wait.
I mean, how did I even know it? I'm waiting so hard. I know you. You're the girl that dogs. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can. You know. You know it does. Come on, you do you. Ow. Oh, she packs a punch. Luckily, I have like a million of these. Come on, you do you. I guess I first gotta. Ow. I first gotta uncorner myself. And then and only then we can make this. Ain't that a kick in the head? I thought that was gonna be enough, but I don't think so. Another one. They start packing quite a punch, I would say. Come on, you do you. Come on, lady. Come on, lady. Hear me tonight. Because my feeling is just so right there. As we dance by the moonlight. Can you see you're my deal like that? Another one. It's gonna take another one. Hopefully it's gonna be enough for me to back it up. I could technically use the normal kind of you know, film, but I don't want to risk it. Okay, now that we dealt with that, could it be that I'm gonna have the key? Hopefully. And the point in that was... I mean, it didn't even give me anything. Could it be that the things that we gotta collect or whatever are automatically... Oh, there we go. A pinwheel design is carved on the stone, and a crest is carved on the back. So that's basically the thing. We're collecting the family crests. Just like in Yakuza. Oh well, like a dragon, because, you know, nowadays that name is not used because, you know... Okay, so we're done with that one. And I thought it was gonna be the fastest one, but I guess it was. Okay, now... The next thing that we gotta get, that we gotta collect, it's gonna be the one in both the Kiryu house and the other house. I don't even know. I know that I played this game for like a million days now, but I don't know the whole names of the families, you know. So let's see. The other one could either be over here or over here. Over here. I guess I should do the one that's closest to me, which is gonna be the one below, I believe. So let us go do that. Speaking about the Yakuza, I'm enjoying the 8th game. You know, the Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. You know, there's something about, you know, the title, you know, Infinite Wealth. Something similar as happens in part 9 of JoJo. I know that, you know, they have that money thing going on. Although I imagine that the whole lesson is gonna be like, the infinite wealth was the friends that we made along the way, you know? Maybe, I don't know. I need to play the whole game just to, you know, just to see if my predictions are right. Let's go in the building. The building. So here we are. Back in the place where everything started. Open it up. Immediately, let me go save. Just in case, you know, you gotta get some insurance. Man, I hear the past and the present. Hi, poor Teamfield. How nice. To be fair, this house is pretty good. Like, all things considered. It is kind of memorable. It is not too big. Has a lot of stuff going on. Press the button. Let me get some more cereal. You know how it be. Man. Let's keep on going. I didn't even mean to go here in the first place, but sure, I was just checking stuff. Guess you want to see a dead body, eh? Oh, ain't that spooky? Ain't that spooky? Ooh, that's a spooky, eh? That's actually quite spooky. Not gonna lie, eh? I saw a movie once in which, you know, the same happened. How strong do you think this ghost is? Excuse me? What do you sound like a baby? Uh-oh. Seems like the window of attack is really low. Yeah, back it up. I'm gonna hit him with one of these, hold on. Get back, I'm gonna hit him with everything that I got. This is something else, I gotta tell you. Oh, that did the trick, eh? Yippee, we did it, eh? The Osaka crest. Oh, that was Osaka from Azumanga Daioh. Damn, she really, you know, let herself go. To the voids of death, I guess. Well, we did it, everybody. Well, I completely missed that because I wanted to change my film. Never mind. Can we repeat that? I mean, technically speaking, I can, but you know, doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so we already have the other crests. Although I don't really know if there's gonna be like, you know, one crest per family. Probably yes, probably no. So let's get the other one. Did it. So the next one should be over here. That kind of teaches you a valuable lesson, you know. Have one film ready in the chamber for when this kind of situations happen. You know? Which supposedly is a valuable lesson if you do any kind of like activity that require you to the ritual. All the gangs here. Oh, I didn't get the other guy. There's nobody behind me? No. Get closer, guys. Double shot. You already know. It's gonna take a little bit of a while, but this ain't gonna get them all. Gotta catch them all. Triple shot. You know how that thing may go. Back it up. I wonder how close I can get them to be at. If I keep them going like this, I don't know how effective that would be. The ritual. The years it took me 8 million rituals to get all this ritual. Come on, get closer. They know what they're doing because they are dispersing. They know that, you know, they are very much screwed if they do anything in a straight line. Gonna get them all like that. So gotta worry about this. Let me in fact angle myself up. I guess I should focus with, you know, to the one that has the least amount of life. Excuse me. We knew the girl was gonna be such a strategist. One not at a time, take a number. I mean, I guess I technically could do this. He got him, man. No, not that. I oftentimes feels like it is a way faster to do anything and everything here like this. Nah, it may be a little bit too much of an overkill. But I kind of wonder who left all this film here. Gotta get you good. I thought I was gonna get a fatal frame, but no. Come on, you do Ow! I guess I was too close. Ow! That actually has a good range. We did it, everybody. We survived. The ganados, Un forastero, We did it. I mean, I imagine that technically speaking, this was somehow similar to what Leon S. Kennedy was about to do in the beta of Resident Evil 4. Maybe, possibly. You never know. I mean, as long as, you know, more of them don't appear. I do wonder, you know, what the top combo you can do is in this game, because I know that, you know, the one that you can do, like the highest is the triple, or at least the one that I've been doing throughout this playthrough. But I don't know if that's like the actual possible in the, you know, the theoretical possible. There seems to be something inside this room. I wonder what that may be. Never mind, it's not inside this room. Could it be upstairs? There doesn't seem to be anything of great interest over here. Maybe it is indeed in the second floor. Everything is too quiet. That's kind of worrying. You know, who am I to judge? Ah, that's me, eh? Dave Helberson. Or Halverson or whatever. Whichever your name may be, hello. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the back of a girl wearing a kimono. You're gonna run away? Photos. Obtain all photos. I didn't know that. Well, that's pretty cool. Are you? In a corner of the hallway, a girl door is standing. You're gonna. She's gonna move. She's probably gonna move. Oh, type 14 film. I wonder why they give me this. Could it be to battle the ghosts of my past and the present and the future? One would often think that the girl or like the doll is not, you know, there, but she seems to be. Hello. Hmm. I guess the game will tell me if I'm close to the place that I gotta go. If I am indeed close to there. But then again, nobody ever seems to know. The door seems to be locked. Wow. So there goes another possibility. Ugh. I don't think I've ever experienced finding something spooky in my photos. Like, you know, oh, like, you know, I took a selfie and a face showed up. I don't think that has ever happened to me. Or in the hallway. I mean, I cannot really move her. I cannot do much. Could it be that I need to stand still? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna investigate the surrounding area because yeah, something about the back of the kimono. Something about it. English. There doesn't seem to be anything in particular about this. The camera does pick up something from the doll, but doesn't really show anything up. Can I even zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in. Maybe if I go down. Maybe I. Let me check. Let me check. Possibly speaking. Serial. Okay, the film is playing. I've already seen this. Film reels. Final the film reels. Oh yeah. You know it. I mean, I think I've already seen that. You know that one. Maybe I'm wrong. Hallway of contrasts. So the doll room. Countless dolls have been, yeah. Ain't this the doll room? One may think it is. So maybe if I do listen to Mayu's you know, spiel over again. Let's see.
The bridge that connects the twins' houses.
Uh-huh.
Dolls.
Dolls.
A hidden room in the wall. Deep in the cemetery. An altar. The Tsuchihara grave. In the kimono box. A woman.
I mean, I've done almost half of those, I believe. Maybe I do. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. A doll room. Another doll room from the other one, but that's the Tachibana one, not the Tsuchihara one. I mean, then again, I do know that, you know, each house has their own stuff. For example, I don't think I have the Kiryu crest item. Osaka, Tsuchihara, Tachibana. I need the Kiryu one. And whatever the other one may be. So doll room, hallway, twins room, clock hall, deluxe tatami room. Projector, Kiryu, Kiryu, Kiryu. Kiryu-chan. Family seal entrance. Wasn't there like a doll room in here as well? Sliding screen. Connecting doors. Below Kiryu. For example, in the Tachibana one. Victor room, sliding doors, large storeroom. That's the twins room. Clock hall. No, I remember that there was indeed a doll room. Resatami, storeroom, stairway to heaven. That's odd. I remember there being a doll's room. Clock hall, hallway, projector. Tatami room, deluxe tatami room. Maybe it wasn't another house, but I vividly remember that there is a hanging doll room. Maybe this is the one. Probably. I gotta check both the twins room and the hanging doll room. You know, you never know when the game saying dolls could be like a like a manner of speaking. In any case, I guess whenever something pops up, that means we're in the right track. Doesn't seem like it though. Not the place I wanted to be. Doobie doobie doo. But close enough. Maybe close enough. I don't know. Let's see. If I do go over here, regular tatami room, hanging doll room, possibly over here. But yeah, as I was saying, I have never experienced anything like it. Taking a selfie or something, a photo of somebody, and then a face showing up in like in the corner or in the dark spaces of whatever. I guess I'm kind of lucky that has been the case, But I've never, experienced something like that. Some people may say otherwise, but I'm not one of those people. Not even over here, the dolls in the thing. You would think that this is the doll room that they also much speak about, but no, not really. If not here, then where? I mean, it is nice that the game allows you to go everywhere else, but I'm starting to understand why some developers, just decide to just oh, I can go outside from here. That's actually quite nice. Like, I can begin to understand why some people or some developers just straight up, say or put, places that you cannot go. Some locks. I guess it is the way for the developers to shield the player from themselves. There we go. So nothing over here and nothing over there. Maybe there is indeed something in the bridge. Although I already went there, I don't even know why nothing actually popped up. Maybe I did have to talk with the doll first. So let me get that going, huh? Here we go now. The doll. Nothing wrong with me, too. Nothing wrong with me. This is not the bridge. This is indeed not the bridge. Why didn't I go to the bridge? I mean, how many doors could there possibly be? I don't even know if I'm gonna be finishing this tonight, actually. I was thinking maybe, but no, not really. If I keep this up, you know, at this pace. There we go. So we're now in the bridge. What apps could there be over here? The bridge between houses. The bridge between houses. I mean, I guess I could save us some time and just try and see if and only if I can, you know, make that happen. So let's see. Fatal frame. Fatal frame. You get the fatal frame. So, Kiryu Crest. I mean, I already picked up the Osaka Crest. Head to the Kiryu house. Do not enter through the main door. Instead, enter through the house, through the door under the connecting bridge. I already done that. Once in there, go up to the second floor. When you're up there, notice a girl standing there. Take a picture of her. Notice she keeps facing to the other side. I have already done that. Yeah, up the little stairs. Instead of entering the door in front of her, turn left into the room. Turn left into the room. Who knew that all the hints were interconnected? Oh, why do you do that? Yeah, she's facing this room. And then check the wall, she says. I gotta check the wall. The wall. I'm gonna be playing Doom right now. I'm gonna be pressing, you know, my action button all the way. Oh, here we go. Wow, spooky, eh? Kiryu Crest. Kiryu-chan. The doll. Well, I sure hope that you know, doll that was there is not gonna move again. Uh-oh. Hello. I saw this in a movie once, eh? Can you not just kick her? Ow. She's too small.
Why did you kill? Why did you kill?
Is that a question or is that an inquiry? Eh? And I guess both can be the same. Eh? Why do you care? Hehe. Action on camera. So nice of them to attack me in just one angle, actually. Oh, okay, she has psychic powers, eh? Yeah, maybe I just gotta attack her twice, possibly. Eh? I'm not liking this battle at all. I was gonna say, man, she's not showing up. Maybe I can indeed, you know, make her blind, eh? After I do that. That is the question of the millennia. How close can you be, eh? How close can you be? I guess I better stay in the middle. Yeah, apparently she does that very quickly. Another one. I'm glad that I picked up this, you know, this amount of medicines, because otherwise it would be impossible. Anytime, buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot that she's releasable. I was gonna say who's gonna show up first, but man oh man, eh? This is not getting any easier, eh? Okay, not the camera, but I wanna use my Seikuretto water. Questions. A lot of questions, not a lot of answers. Oh, come on. Okay, that was a little bit, you know. But I guess it is, you know, we have come to a stalemate in which, you know, we're actively seeing which one dies first. I guess I could technically do this. Another one. Oh, it was a fatal frame, man. I love that. I mean, I guess this is where the freeze ability would have come really much in handy, but you know, we love brute forcing stuff like this. We did it, everybody. We didn't die by a miracle, but we didn't die. Also, did she not give me the Tachibana or the Kiryu crest? I did not get anything out of that, other than Death and Destruction. So, back it up. Now let's see where we can find the thing. The thing. Let me see if I can find the thing. The stanky thing. As people would often say. That's gonna be where she was standing? No. That's gonna be where the bridge is? No. Maybe I gotta fight multiple versions of this doll? Maybe. Wasn't necessarily the best, but it wasn't also the worst, I guess. But you know it. I do wonder how they did this fight in the remake, though. I guess I'll find that out when I get to play it. Which is probably gonna be on Halloween. The spookiest of seasons. Or did I already grab the thing? I think I already grabbed the thing. Kiryu, yes. Never mind. So do I have everything? I believe I do. The map only had three marked locations. It had that one, and that one. I'm zooming in. Enhance. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other places, so I guess we got them all, everybody. So let's go back and get that thing. Also, I'm glad that my supposition, of the reels was right. Like you can only get the achievement if you have all of the reels in your inventory. Which is pretty good. Okay, back in business, y'all. Let's go find our dear sister. Hopefully she's not dead again. Not implying that she was dead to begin with. But you know, you never know, eh? Those, those are, one of the epic twists of history. There we go. I got my cereal going on. Technically speaking, I already did. Not getting on now, but I already finished my cereal. It took me 10 years to finish this cereal. Or whatever the YouTube says. Man, I miss YouTube. I know that they are still making some, but you know. You know. Okay, so the tree should be all the way over here. I just hope that I'll have the necessary amount of crests to put on the thing. Am I still here? No. Never mind, she is. Yeah, whatever. Yippee, you inserted all 4 pinwheel crests. Oh yeah, I remember what you want me to do. Maybe. The mechanism, Simpson. Maybe I don't gotta move this one. I'm gonna move this one, then this one. Oh, not really. Maybe I do gotta move this one twice. Maybe. No, so that's the red one. Thing is, I don't even know if that's red enough. So that, no, not even that. Okay, hold on. I got this, right? Uh-huh. No. Because sure, if I move this one, it would be the yellow one, and this would be the blue one. So I need to put that over there. So that gets to be the red one. Sorry, the blue one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even that. No. There's only one move that I'm doing wrong, and I don't even know which one that may be. That one has to be 3 yes or yes. 1, 2, 3. And I need to move that other one so that it is the yellow one. So yellow, 2, 3. So what gives? Not even close. Well, it is kind of close, though. Not gonna lie. No, that wouldn't be the red one. I'm kind of confused. I'm a little bit dyslexic now. I'm a little bit colorblind when it comes to like the color green. So I see that there's only like in the one that I'm highlighting now, there's 1 red and 3 greens, right? I may have to like, you know, zoom in. Yeah, there's only 1 red one and 3 greens. And then only then we have 1 red and 3 yellow. Oh, that one. There you go. You heard something crack. Yippee, we did it, eh? Look at the pinwheels, everybody. Shoutouts to... Oh, who was it? I believe it was Sonya Blade, yeah. Shoutouts to Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 4 for having like a pinwheel made out of a... Oh. Made out of sharp blades. A pinwheel. You know, all things. Cold air began to flow from behind the shrine. The seal to the underground must be broken now. All red pinwheel, yeah.
Or Itsuki.
Yeah, whatever you say. We can go now.
Mayu. No matter what happens, I'll forgive you. Stand up. We're almost home.
He's beginning to believe, eh? We got engulfed by darkness. Half moon. Oh yeah, we're in the final chapter, y'all.
This village.
I mean, can we? I mean, I guess it's only a matter of knowing. Maybe it is the shrine to which we gotta go to, but I don't even know at this point. I don't even know also if we have a good or a bad ending.
Up there. We can leave the village.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. And so we go. Don't tell me that there's gonna be like a million ghosts, you know, swarming us behind. Oh wow, they're even running, eh? Hey, ghosts cannot do that. Eh? That's illegal, eh? Un forastero, mátalo. Eh? They're really close by. They could just swing at us. Shouldn't you just use the camera? Oh, I have to be the one doing everything, eh? Well, you guys do you, eh? I guess I gotta hit him with one of these, eh? Hold on. This guy's take quite a lot of stuff. So if I gotta hit him, I better hit him hard. And I better hit all that I can, eh? So much for that amazing film. I mean, it didn't take like a zero shot or whatever. Uh-oh, eh? I guess I also better heal, eh? Now that I think about it, eh? Okay, we have a resource check right here, eh? Sometimes we get those double shots, sometimes we don't. Okay, get as close as possible, Gramps. Say cheese. Ooh. Or whatever you say. Sometimes making voices for the enemies is really fun, you know. I imagine that the people who did the zombie voices for, you know, the zombie there in Resident Evil, they were having a ton of fun. Get as close as possible. What are you? What are you afraid of? Death. You're already dead. Or something of the sort. Got you on camera. Okay, where's the other one? Hello. Come on, Grams, I ain't got all day. Oh, now you're the one backing up, huh? Now you're the one backing up. You know how it is with this guy. Is anybody still alive? I don't think so. Mayu, Miyu, whatever your name is. Here I am. Again. Did they took her away? Well, that's not very good. Maybe if I... Okay, something's going on. Eh? Okay, we're going. Everything becomes more abstract by the second, eh? So I don't really know if you know things are gonna go well or not. But you know, when are they ever so clear? I mean, I guess I gotta, you know, first search in the last place possible, and that would be the closest one to me. And that seems to be the case. We often think that, you know, when we try to fight somebody, we think of, oh, she must be like way over there, but you know, maybe they are closer than we think. At the roots of the giant tree, there is a hole. It appears that it leads to some sort of cave. Okay. We don't gotta go there. Maybe this is where the two endings, I don't even know if there's two endings, but I could have just gone to the exit like right away. So I guess I'm glad that I came back to search for the girl. For my sister, my sister. My sister says, is that a sissy as you say? I just think, I don't know. Remember that phrase again? When I say boom, 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 just say bam, bam, bam. No pauses in between. Come on, let's jam. I really hope that they're gonna make a Parappa the Rappa 3. Also, let me save. I'm gonna do another save because, you know, you never know. There we go. No, I don't want to save. I don't want to save. I don't want to save. There we go. Because I already saved. Oh man, where did they take my lovely sister? Could it be over here? I don't really know. They could have taken her to all places. I don't know. Maybe she's already a ghost and I'm just pretending that I don't know. Maybe I am a ghost then. Of Tsushima? Oh, eh. I don't even know if this is where I gotta go, or be, or stay, or do it. I mean, the fact that there's enemies over here kind of makes me believe that yes, we're in the right place. Come on, attack me now, eh? Do what you gotta do. Ow. Well, there goes my bravado. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can actually like get the other guy like this. I'm dangerously running low on film tape. I was gonna say like, yeah, please tell me that I got him, man. Running around. I'm glad that, you know, the fact that my spirit energy doesn't go down, eh? So maybe you gotta make him blow it. I gotta make him miss. Let me take a double shot. Oh wait, hold on, I completely bruh. Come on, you do you. You do you, Pam, or whatever your name is. Ow, the range. Why are you guys backing up? What are you all so afraid of? You guys are already dead. Let me bait him. Actually, yeah. Let me relocate myself. Now that I think about it. You know, we're doing the old tango over here. That was definitely something. Zero shot. It sometimes feels like I can, you know, do just as much damage with a double shot, but I don't think that's the case. Just kill. You old man. He's really hesitant to attack. I mean, I guess now he knows that I can get a thing going on. Battle frame. Love those. So yeah, when it comes to the villagers, you gotta be extra patient. Otherwise you won't really, you know, get your chance. But sure enough, I imagine that you can, you know, can just do that. There they have her.
The two chosen children shall be carried to heaven on the wings of a butterfly.
Hey Chad, you guys know what we're whispering at?
A butterfly that will save
Fly.
us from
Like a butterfly. I don't even know, man.
This is how it was meant to be.
You don't decide that. That's what they make you believe. Well, I guess we got the bad ending. Don't worry, sister. I'll come rescue you. Whatever. I see that there's a pickup over there. I don't know if it's gonna be health or ammunition, but it's gotta be something worth it, you know? And we have the butterfly diary. When we were small, we once went to the river that flows out of the village. When I was a young boy, that day we made a promise. We said we'd always stay together forever and never to part. Even if we left the village, we wouldn't be apart. Yeah. We promised to always be together, but my body's weak and I might not be able to follow you. You might leave me behind. Just thinking about being alone scares me. As we grow older, we'll grow apart. We were born together as one. I want to be one with you again, Yai. That we can be together forever, sigh. Ain't that a kick in the head? I mean, I know all about the Edipo complex and everything, but is there something similar to, you know, or something of the equivalent when it comes to, like, siblings? I don't even know. Oh, I can save. That's really nice. I don't even know if it's called Edipo, but Oedipus. Yeah, there we go. I'm not saying that there's something like that going on over here, but, you know, it definitely sounds like it. And the game's giving me herbal medicine. That's lovely. And what else? What else? What else? Nothing else. Because sure enough, even if you run out of tape, you can go by with the one that never runs out, the one that's like the weakest, but you can still technically finish the game with it. Still sucks though. And in we go. I wonder what horror... Oh, hello, eh? I was gonna say, I wonder what horrors are gonna wait for us over here. I mean, I guess nothing that we have not seen before. Sacred water, that's always nice. Maybe I will find my mirror over here. My spirit mirror or whatever. Also, isn't this the place in which we cannot use the flashlight? I believe so. Okay, we are in Kurosawa House 2 Electric Boogaloo. The second part is always spookier than the first. Something weird is definitely going on. Oh, I didn't mean to. You know it. Another one. Oh, that was too late. The window is really small. That's a really nice one. I guess at this point I do gotta start using the Type 7 film. Didn't do anything, eh? That was pretty alright, all things considered, I gotta say. I mean, I know that I did, you know, waste a lot of those Type 14 films by just taking random photos of any and every event that I came across. But, you know, in my defense, I didn't know that I had the Type 7 film. In my defense, Honor, I'm a silly Billy. So that's where I came from. Let me go here. You know it, you know it. You know how that's up. You know how that works, and you know what is up. I really wish that she wouldn't turn around each time I change camera angle. I mean, that's the Grand Hall. I don't even know if that is the place I gotta go to. I mean, wasn't I at the Great Hall? I don't know. Wait, no, don't I gotta go, like, downstairs alone? There are some bamboo baskets and boxes scattered around here. Wasn't that the name of an anime? No, that's, something something basket. Kuroko basket? Kuroki no basket? Something something basket. I don't even know, man. But that is indeed one of the animes that I've never watched, but that's someday I will. I will definitely watch. Kuroki basket, Kuroko basket, something. I don't know. Oh yeah, and speaking about anime, I've been watching Gantz. I have been, I have been warned that the manga's way better than the anime, so I don't even know what to expect anymore. Maybe once I watch the anime, I will read the manga because. Lord. Ow. There's a lot of ladies over here. Lady, hear me tonight. It's gonna take me a while to actually like get them all. You know, you got the I was gonna say, yeah, let me see if by a miracle of life I can not get grabbed by them, but you know, cannot really do what you want to do. Might as well just do what you want to do. Cannot see anything, eh? Ow. I might just go over here. Good thing is that this is a big open space, so I can somehow not die. The repentance. I really wish that would have gotten them all. Oh, that was a fatal frame. That's pretty good, eh? And I got more than one at a time. Let me recover my position. Oh yeah. Completely missed that. You get them double shots. Ow. That actually launched, you know, very decisively at me. How straightforward, man. Not that way, cowboy. Ow. And does I move? Isn't that something that, you know, an astronomer once said? And does it moves? Or even then it moves? I don't remember. Gotta take some cheap shots. Ow! Didn't know you were that close with me. Okay, so who are we dealing with first? Ah, that's a triple shot. That's a nice one. I would know because I almost got the fatal frame. Whatever that may mean. What you do you? Ow. I don't even know if there's like 4 or 3 here. There's just indeed a ton of them. Those with no cigar. Oh, hello. I hear her close. I don't even know where she is. Ah, come on. Did I really not get her? What bad timing, Moving on. Ah, come on. I was debating whether if I should, you know, change to my to my other tape, but I don't, you know. At this point, I don't think I gotta. Moving. Reposition. 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 Oh, come on, you were not there. Well, I mean, there it goes, you know, they can be everywhere and nowhere. I guess I better start focusing on one of them at a time. What's wrong with your arm, man? You don't have an arm, man. At least not anymore in the sense in which you knew it. Little by little, I'm gonna get you all. So far, I have indeed been able to see that there is, you know, some fatal frames possible, but I don't even know what the condition is. At least when it comes to this kind of ghosts. If you would be so sorry, you wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't try to kill me, but sure, you do you. So this is taking a little bit of a bit, but, you know, little by little. I mean, I guess if there was any time to use any of the films that I have, I guess this would be it, you know. Schmooben. Big O. Big O. Wow. Ow. Okay, that one has been taken care of. Now I only need to focus on this one. He was pretty well positioned, all things considered. Okay, now she gotta move. Where's she gotta move to? I don't know. And just like that, reenactment of the massacre. Yippee, we did it. We somehow didn't die. I believe I took a picture of all the things that I needed to take, you know, pics of here. So that's pretty good. We can move on now. I wonder if all of this was all, you know, purely optional. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It matter now. A spirit orb. Camera, let's see. There we go. Even though I technically don't need to put anything over there, but sure enough, here we go. Maybe! I really don't know, but maybe there's gonna be like a super secret last ability that I'm gonna come across, and then I won't be able to upgrade it because of me being a silly billion. So that took care of that. Let me see if I can go over here. My ghost is trying to escape me. The skeleton's coming out. Let's see. As long as I have, you know, things to heal me with, I think I can definitely go to the end of the game. I don't really know how spooky or how hard the final boss is gonna be. You know, I hope you know, because I don't. Luckily, there's a save point nearby, so let me get that going. To be fair, I don't even know if this is the place. If this is the place in which I gotta go. Just in case my elbow in my shoulder. Fascinating, eh? Okay, now that we have that going on, I gotta figure out, you know, where exactly I gotta go. Even only if I need to go to the second floor, or, you know, keep changing rooms in the first floor. It could possibly be that, you know, I may find what I'm searching for over here. Although, to be fair, I may need to, you know, traverse the whole house. More than anything, because, yeah, I'm gonna find cool stuff. Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla? I don't really know. Let's see.
Even if you were my own daughter, for the sake of the village, I would perform the ritual for the village.
Isn't that the same logic some football fans, you know, have? You know, gotta sacrifice my firstborn to make my team win the championship or whatever. That's my name. Too late for that. What are you laughing at? I mean, just say that, but, you know, when the game says bad ending, I don't think so. You know? But let's see what else we can do. This is the place? Kinda. There's only one way we can go anyway. So look at that dynamic lighting, eh? I technically cannot go over there, so let me see if I can do anything or everything over here. I don't remember if there was any other projectors in this house or in this place other than the one in the Kiryu house. Because how would they even procure one, you know? Those indeed are the questions to ask for the next millennium. That's a question for the wise. Okay, lights are flickering, eh? That is never a good sign, eh? I was about to say something is about to go down. But what will it be? Dull stand shadow. Okay, you do you. Local customer. How more local can this be if not death and destruction? Camera angles, my beloved. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else over here. So it was just a matter of me getting that thing. Excuse me? Sai Kurosawa. I think I've heard that name before. The sputtered candle flame gives off a faintly warm glow. You know it does. So that was basically it. Why does she do that? Why do you gotta turn around like that? So if there was not anything else in here, I believe we're done with the second floor. I just gotta either go here or go there. And since this is where I came from, I guess I could go over here. Let's give that a go. Because otherwise it would be a waste. Fascinating. So the theme seems to be the same. Yeah, I still gotta. Hello? Excuse me. This is good. This is becoming more disturbing by the second. Oh, so there you were. I mean, I'm kinda glad that didn't kill me, eh? But you know, eh? How many times can I say that in my life, eh? Hello, my name is Squidward. Oh, come on, did that really not get you? Ah, come on, did that really not reload in time, eh? I mean, technically speaking, I don't... Oh, that was a fatal frame and a half. Completely missed it. Oh, I'm glad he got him, man. A fatal frame nonetheless. Come on, you. So it seems to be that the concept with this ghost is that the less that you move, the more that you're a sitting dog. I'm dealing a you know, a ridiculous amount of low damage. But I guess that's a price that we gotta pay for, you know. We're not using our tape correctly. We're here. Ooh, that was so close, huh? Ow. I guess I could try use the other days, but man, what a waste. Yeah, I don't even have enough. And not even a valuable option. So maybe going up and down is the way to go, because it seems like you can catch the ghost going, you know, across more easily. Oh, come on. I mean, technically speaking, I don't even gotta kill them, but you know. I gotta be honest, the sound design is really close to the one in Kawaii Shashin. I know that they both deal with photograph and ghosts and the like. But this is indeed gonna take quite a while. No, what? Me and going in circles, Jesus Christ. I'm indeed waiting. I've waited all my life. Oh, can you really not take a picture of them like that? That did some damage, but that's just about it. Man, it's gonna take a million years. And sure, as I said, maybe I can just go and not take care of this ghost, but you know. I'm a ghost hunter, it's what I do. Ow. I mean, I guess for the sake of the playthrough I could do it. I don't even know if something actually like pops up if I kill them all. Maybe I do gotta kill them. That barely does any damage. Okay, let me try. Oh, you can definitely go. They still follow you though. So even if I go here... Oh wait, never mind, I went to the exact same place I didn't want to go to. Well, no, if any case, I guess it's better to bring into a place that is not as, you know, not as close as this one. Probably this one would be better. Maybe. I don't even remember where was the place in which I fought them in the beginning. Oh, come on, eh? I mean, I could try and see if I could do that with a stronger tape. But only if I had more spirit energy. Eh? But you gotta do what you gotta do. 90 points, Jesus. Not even enough. Hopefully this... Ah, come on. Hopefully using one of these is gonna be enough. And in fact, before I do that... No, not that one. It's gotta be on the red. Maybe that works, I don't know. That does help quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna, however, try and see if I can build more spirit energy this way. Now that it's only one, maybe that's what I had to do, you know, since the beginning. I imagine that the fact that the kids take quite a little bit of a spirit power to kill must be because, you know, it's kind of like how baby serpents or vipers, whatever, behave. When they're small, they don't regulate their output of venom or poison or whatever. So that's why they're kind of like, you know, relentless. That didn't help at all. He might be here. Although he says he's over here, but do you believe him? Do you believe his lies? His slander? His all right disposition of making my life the worst that it can be? Come on, you do you. Maybe I do gotta wait for them to be like, you know, right up in my face so I can, you know, so I can get him with the thing. Don't even know where you are, mate. I'm becoming British. I don't know what you are, mate. Imagine the news, game makes a Mexican guy become British. I don't know where you are, mate. Okay, we're all in this together. It's gonna take a little bit more than that to actually like make a good dent. Over here, you know that it is. Yeah, I'm gonna trust my instincts and wait for this guy to... Oh, come on. I need to reposition because I don't even know what I was aiming at anymore. Alright. That was pretty good, man. Not gonna lie. Everything is so dark. Little by little, we're gonna be getting them ghosts. See, the reason why I'm getting this, you know, this ghost is the fact that I don't even know if it is a requirement to actually, like, you know, get to the end of the game. So I'm just getting them because I kind of feel like I need to. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe you know, speedrunners just avoid this kind of confrontations altogether. Thought she moved, huh? Just little by little. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Hopefully I'm gonna find more tape because dealing with this with the lowest kinda tape. It's hurting my feelings, man. Hurting my feelings, man. Hello. And of course you disappear. At this point I wonder if somebody who's like actually like afraid of ghosts, you know, at this point would be more annoyed than afraid, because, you know, this is indeed taking quite a while. I guess the C ability would definitely help with this, but you know. Even if I get to see quote unquote the ghosts, it may still be in the on the walls, so that wouldn't really help them. Oh, we did it. Ah, man, I don't even think, you know, the game is gonna give me anything for that. But at least we did it. Could that be the case with the next set amount of ghosts? Probably. So let me see if I can somehow find more tape. I'm not planning on adding tape like that, just, you know, with a game shark or whatever. I know that it would make things way easier, but you know, that's not the spirit of the game. Get it? The spirit, eh? Never mind. But yeah, I hope that I will find more tape soon, because man. Okay, so let me go back to the other place and let's see if we can go through the other room. More than anything, the other set of stairs. I'm kind of curious to see what you know, where that leads me to, like this one. Let me check that out. I believe that's the general ambience. Like, there really is not much going on when it comes to, like, the ghosts. The ghosts. I guess it would be wise to see if I can save before I commit to going the other way. Like this one. The good thing is that the save point is really nearby. In fact, here it is. That took way longer than what I was expecting. And I do not believe that you can actually, like, get free tape over here. Enlarge copy, change album, no. You cannot really get free tape. That would have saved me quite a lot of trouble, but, you know, not possible, not allowed. Not legal in this sentence. So let's see if the other room has something good. And the answer is it's been for lurking, but it's time for me to go to work. Yeah, no, fuck. Good luck at work, because, you know, I know that, you know, it's gonna be 8 hours until you're out of there, so, you know, good luck with it. But thank you so much for lurking. It's been nice, you know, just being here and dealing with the ghosts of my past. The ghosts of past and present Christmas or whatever. But yeah, have a lovely one, Bunk. Have a lovely day at work. You know it. And thanks so much for stopping by. My camera stopped, Jesus Christ. Let me see what I can do. Activate. I'm really small, I don't even know why I'm small. Hold on. 1.75. That's my whole area. 1.70. Let me even do this. Hold on. I believe that's better. I'm too tiny. Here I am. I was kind of surprised that my camera didn't just straight up, you know, stop working like that. But, you know, here I am. Yeah, I believe that's better. Okay, so now that I've you know, changed my camera and did whatever, big camera. Now we can continue. We can move on. We can move on. So this is indeed the other place. Let me check if I can find something good over here. And the answer may be yes. Type 14 film, my beloved. Oh, 34, thank you. I hope that I can find even more than that. I know that sounded very, very greedy of me, but you know. Should I check the other? I'm gonna check over here first. First down here, and then I will check to see if I can find anything on the other side. Highly doubt it, but you know, you never know. You never know what's gonna come next. Please send type 14 film. Oh, here we are actually. Could this be the end of the game? Never mind. Okay, so the butterfly wants me to actually like follow it. Hello. At this point I'm going faster than the butterfly. So I guess it's kind of fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just always apologizing, Jesus Christ. Maybe I should investigate a little bit
Do this together.
before going there, but you know, never mind. Okay, end of the line, I guess. Butterfly diary. If I stay here, someday Yai will come back for me. Can I become a butterfly without her? If I could, I'd always be near the village waiting. Waiting at the place we made our promise. She'll come. I know she will. Technically she did, but like a million years later. But I guess, you know, a promise still a promise. Nothing really over here. Let me see. Hello. Hope that it's just you, because, you know, dealing with a multiple of you, It says more, it's multiple of you. Let's go here, comadre. And of course they disappear. Ah, come on. So much for that, but this is my last one. Guess at this point I gotta use this instead. Ow. I really shouldn't look down on what I'm doing there. Let me move places because otherwise I think that would be my own detriment. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now let's pack a punch. At least that one is there. Are you not dead? No, you are. Too late. Okay, now that I can deal with this one a little bit better, let me see what I can do. So, funny story, we have a comic, well, not a comic character, but a very comical character called Chavela. There we go. So you can only follow it up once. We have a character here in Mexico called Chavela. We're supposed to be like a nun, or at least a little old lady who supposedly is always committing sins, as you do, you know. And she words it in the vaguest way possible. I almost died. To the point in which it sounds suggestive, but it ends up being something very, very innocent. You know, that's the whole idea when it comes to like her character, you know. Oh, come on! I was definitely not expecting that. I guess it is my own fault for not expecting the unexpected. Maybe this will do the trick? No, she doesn't become visible even after the fact. I'm straight up just going backwards from, you know, down the stairs. I guess at this point I gotta take the shots that I can take. Now let me switch to the other one. I already used 10 of the film that I got. And she sounds exactly just like, you know, this ghost. Shoutouts to anybody who knows who Chavela is. Chavela. Okay, we survived. Now, there comes the possibility of me going two ways. I could either go here or go there or go everywhere. I could try and see if I can find anything useful over here. Which I really hope I do. Because Menoman. Resources are... Though, Oh yeah, I cannot really open this up. Although technically speaking, I could if I only had, you know, the will to do so. But no, you gotta follow the rules. So I could either go here or go there. I'm gonna give this floor a try and see if I can find anything in the jail. I'm going to jail. Uh-oh. With some powerful force, so we can definitely not go anywhere else. So let me remember, this takes me somewhere over the rainbow. I feel like I gotta try going here first and see what's up. English, what a language. You go down to see what's up. Well, I guess I already mentioned this, but yeah, if you gotta look up to see what's up, you know, from below, that will give you a better perspective. So you gotta go down to see what's up. That is amazing. Don't ask me how I figured that out. I just do. I'm not a rapper. Right? Okay, so let's check this place out. I don't really believe there's anything else over here. But if I cannot open this up, then at least we will know, I guess. This either leads me here or it leads me there. Guess I could try going here first? What a place. What a place to place. A place that is really placey. Could I find something useful over here? Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. Thing is, I don't even remember where all these places lead me to. So I guess it's gonna be just as an amazing as a surprise.
You finally come to me.
Know it. White kimono. Follow the place. Follow the place. I may have been able to find something.
I kept waiting and waiting.
You know how it is. And we have Type 71 film. I love that. We love it, we love it, we love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Or however the song goes. Save point. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Okay, here we go. Could the last battle be over here? It seems so. Damn, you lived like this? That is one hell of a ritual. I didn't know you guys were into this. Oh yeah, that's the guy. Dua. I'm just passing by, you know. I'm just hanging. Oh, look at this guy and his sense of. Oh, that's the guy from Persona. The ritual. I guess it's best if I grip one of these. I don't know how hard this is gonna go or get. Oh, that would have been a really good fatal frame. Something tells me that I can get away with one of these. When did I use all of my Type 0 film? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Ow. So here we go. But yeah, that guy did really remind me of the guy from Persona. I don't even remember what his name is, but he has a funny name. Would you like stand still? Ow. I guess I do gotta take my distance with him. How close can you be? I mean, what else could there be, you know? I mean, I'm glad that it's only him and not the other guys. Ow. I guess this is gonna apply with the same kind of principle. I gotta take whatever shots I can take of this guy. Whatever pictures, photos, or whatever. Use a synonym. What is porpoise? The porpoise? The purple oyster? Here we go. That was actually a pretty good one. Gotta switch to the other one. You do you, man. You do you. Uh-oh, Well, that is not very nice. Oh, that guy almost cut me in half and I didn't even know it. Ah, that sucks. But yeah, that's true. They can use fireballs and whatever. I kind of wonder if I defeat that guy, would I be able to kill them all? The ritual. I guess as long as I avoid them, I'm gonna be fine. Fatal frame. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. on, get your act together, man. I mean, I guess if you didn't really know how to get them fatal frames, it would be extremely difficult to know how to. Again, I gotta take as many shots as I can get. I don't think I can exactly get another fatal frame from him. Oh, come on, dude. Another one. Getting, you know, hitting it with the old 1-2. I really hope that they won't regenerate, because otherwise it would be quite a pain. Ow. No, don't follow me. Let me change to the other one, because I kind of wanna get over there. Though. Oh, come on. And another one. A little bit too late for that, don't you think? I mean, that's the thing. I don't even know if they regenerate. I believe they do. That's back the punch. Okay, where's the next place you would be, old man? Oh, that kind of suck. Let me use the other one. Okay, they don't seem to regenerate, which is really nice, I believe. It's gonna make things way easier for me in the long run. Ow. Ow, again. That wasn't the big money shot that I wanted to get, but you know, when can I even get the big money shot that I want to get? Little by little. I don't think this guy's gonna try to get everything and anything again. Let me preemptively heal just in case. I'm getting really Let me do the Can't believe that wasn't a double shot. I'm gonna get this guy just because. Because it's funny. So you say. But I've been waiting for it for like a million years now. The only thing that you do is just walk. Here you go. Oh, come on. Well, that may have been a little bit too late. Will I have to change to the other one? That would have been really, yeah, it would have been really cool. Just one more, guys, just one more. And we'll be eating gravy. Also, weren't you supposed to be there, eh? Yeah, this guy's also there. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta watch out, you know, that trigger discipline. And just in case. I was gonna say, yeah. Didn't technically get them all. Unless it's gonna summon new ones, which is gonna... It's gonna suck a million years. If he doesn't. On fam. I ain't got all day. And I'm glad it didn't get me, but yeah, the window is really small anyway.
You are born for this purpose.
You say so. I mean, I'm not seeking to get the fatal frame. I just want to get all this over with. It may not be pretty though. In fact, just as pretty as it may not be, let me just use the Type 7 film. Now that I think about it. And there he goes. Wait, I was gonna say, yeah, that's not allowed. You didn't even do that before. 8 damage. I guess I kinda have to. Maybe if it was the other one. There you go. That was actually like a photo finish. Jesus Christ, fatal frame, eh? Ow. Would have been really funny if that killed me. Something is on the ground where the spirit used to be. Master's key, eh? A crystal is lying next to the key. True Sokola. Sokola. Did I already have one of those? Whatever, I guess.
Yai, you must understand. The remain, such as ourselves, who are allowed to live, must live for the sake of the village.
I mean, that doesn't seem very convincing, but you sure you do you, old man, eh? Well, I'm glad we dealt with that. I'm sure that we can go back and save, because Miniman. Let me save just in case. That took most of my ammunition, just as well. There we go. I don't know if I have already overwritten my save. Maybe I did. I just didn't know it. Well, Miniman. There goes the master key. So I imagine that this was definitely not the last wall. Whatever this wall. And then we go. So the map tells me we haven't even.
Save yourself.
You say so.
Yai, come here. Hurry. Mia, once you've come this far, you'll come for me, Yai. I know you will.
Wow, that they got them, yeah.
We promised we'd always be together. So you ran away.
This game came after Silent Hill 2, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, a long corridor of walking when, you know, while we hear the voice of our loved one. Oh, what do we have here? Alright. Okay. Let's see.
Why didn't you kill me back then? Since my birth, I've been waiting for your hands to descend on my neck.
That's a little bit,
Kill me.
you know.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
I mean, technically speaking, we're about to do so with, you know, with the Gamma Obscura.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Isn't there like a Marilyn Manson song about that? You know, it has the same lyrics. I do believe it is kind of related, although I don't really know if it goes the same or whatever that may be. You know, it just be like that. You know, so it often goes like that. Okay, hold on. I gotta be RB. Hold on. Be right back in a second. Okay, never mind that. The enemy, eh? I don't even know which camera rolls I'm using, eh? But look at the people, eh? So these are the guys who cannot see, I believe. Let me use one of these, just in case. It's one thing after the other, man. That didn't do it. That didn't do a lot of damage. Jesus Christ, man. So I don't even know. I gotta get ready. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I gotta see how I can, you know, survive with it. The Type 7 tape. Gonna take a bit, but you know. I mean, technically speaking, I don't gotta kill them all, right? I've just been killing every single. Well, I mean, not so much killing, but you know what I mean. They sure walk fast, Jesus Christ. Oh, stone mirror, that's actually like pretty nice. Although, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. Ah, come on. Let me see what I can do. Ah, that was too close. It kind of did the trick, eh? I guess I still gotta use this one just in case. Man, oh man, I don't have that much ammunition, and it kind of sucks. That was a nice one. Eh? Even with the Type 7 film, you still pack a punch. And that's pretty good, all things considered. Man, should I risk it? There goes the risk. Man, you don't even have it in your inventory anymore. That's how limited your ammunition can be sometimes. I mean, it stayed still for quite a while, so I guess I gotta... Ow. Ow, my stone mirror. Could have healed, but you know, I have a stone mirror right here, so... I gotta do what I gotta do. There you go. So close yet so far. Another one. So close. It is a good thing that we have another stone mirror like right here. Otherwise it would be really, really bad. Where's he going over there? There's nothing down there. Just death and destruction, eh? Come on, eh? Takes a while to load, Jesus Christ. So give me a chance to reload my spirit energy or whatever. There you go. That did the trick. Yippee! We're running out of time, we're gonna suffer in the last boss, suffer in the last boss, suffer in the last boss. It's gonna be really bad. Or maybe it won't, I don't know. I guess it really depends, eh? Also, let me see if I can find that stone mirror. Or maybe I already broke it. Here we go. Stone mirror. Stone mirror. Or something of the sort. Sounds like a nice melody for a rock song. Stone mirror. What else could there be over here? Seems to be a very straightforward, place. Oh, come on, not again. Because you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, first of all, let me gather up my energy. So close yet so far. I'm gonna have to do this with my Type 7 film yesterday, yes, because otherwise it's gonna be really bad. If anything, let me see if I can find more tape, because man oh man, man oh man. Where's the guy? Did I glitch him? I probably glitched him. Yeah, first time that I gotta try to probably not fight everything that I see. Because otherwise it's gonna be a a bad idea and a half. Because technically speaking, yeah, the points is not so much of a problem anymore. Like, you can still get a ton of points by battling those guys, but you know, what even is the point if you have everything that you already have? Oh, look at that guy. This is the most looking, you know, the most zombie looking ghost that I've ever seen. And that is a feat and a half, you know. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. There may be a cool achievement, you know, by, you know, getting all the ghosts that you can get. Failed Kusabi. And look at those guys. They're just hanging. Oh, come on. Excuse me, sir. You know it, that's what I like. But the question is, should I even bother? I don't think I'm gonna bother with this guy, so I'm just gonna go. Excuse me. Ow. I don't even know if I'm going the place in which I should go. Guess I am. Just a matter of perspective, really. And we go. I don't have that much tape. I probably could kill them, but I don't want to. Because I'm a silly bit. You know it. Oh, let me please just go. One by Metallica. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
And waiting. Let's continue the ritual.
The ritual. Isn't that the thing that, you know, the deep voice in Silent Hill 2 says? The ritual. Wouldn't it be funny if in order to get the good ending you gotta kill all the guys that were over there? Eternal ritual. Isn't that like a Mexican love song? Eternal ritual. Well, no, that's eternal love. Well, I took a picture of you too. Okay, but now what? There doesn't seem to be anything over here, but I'm glad that they did put a camera angle. I don't know. It looks really proper, I guess. Look at all these places. This Tori Gates. I mean, isn't Tori supposed to be Colgate? Anyway, Colgate, eh? That's her name. Sai and Yae. You know them. Always getting into trouble, eh? And never too far. And then she died of it.
I'll wait forever.
And everything's gonna crumble down to dust. It's crumbling down to dust. And it's gonna fall down, and it's gonna fall down. It's gonna go down, fall down. Yeah, whatever happened there, you know, it basically... The Rust Maiden, eh? The Blind Maiden, eh? It engulfed all of the build, Jesus Christ. Do I gotta escape? Cannot really move. Stop it time, man. Uh-oh. Well, this doesn't look good. All things considered, eh? Oh, it's making me shake to my core, eh? How close do I gotta go, eh? Or do I gotta be? Maybe it doesn't even give me an estimate. Ow. Ow. Let me get my herbal medicine going on. Yeah, whatever this is, yeah, this is the final boss, yes or yes. How close must I be? How miserable should I be? There doesn't seem to be anything else that I can do. Maybe I gotta bring her here to where the ritual place stands. Probably. Something funky is going on. Look, guys, just like in the House of the Dead. That didn't even count. So I imagine that this boss has a gimmick. Man, oh man, I wonder what the gimmick is. Wait, hold on. Can I, by a miracle of life, go back where the gate is? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Ow. So what would the gimmick be? My assumption was that maybe you gotta bring her to this place. Oh, there's also another soul over here. Hold on. Well, it's not so much of a soul. I can't really go anywhere else. What is the gimmick for this boss? I mean, I don't have anything else that I can take a good photo out of her. Maybe it is the sea power that I gotta do. I guess I could try. I don't exactly remember how to see. Oh, there you go. Eh? Okay, I'm gonna equip the other ones because it seems like you can definitely like get her like that. You just gotta be really careful. Eh? Time to run away. Come on, you do you. That did some damage. That is true. Okay, so you just gotta be very observant. The sounds are actually like quite effective, I gotta say. Come on, we ain't got all day. When you do your... Oh, that took quite a punch, I don't even know if this is the final one. I don't want to waste it, but sure enough, here we go. There you go. Man, those screams, the screams of the damned. That straight up reminds me of that audio of, you know, real audio from hell captured on microphone or whatever. You guys remember that video of, you know, the real sounds of hell captured on camera. Let me do something funny. There you go, A fatal frame with the lowest amount possible, Regeneration, that was the Kusabi. That may not have even been the last boss, now that I think about it. Watch out, it's gonna blow. This is straight up, you know, out of Sonic 2, the ending of Sonic 2. What am I gonna get? Final letter. Yai, you came for me after all. Please hurry. I'm right below you. Below you? I know you might not make it in time, but I'll wait for you until the very end. Yippee! Well, let's hope that I will indeed make it in time. Running around. Run, I get around. I'm gonna die. Yippee! We did it, eh? Explore all God's village. Yippee. Now the question is, am I gonna get the good ending or the bad ending? I don't even know if this game has different endings. Possibly yes, possibly no.
Dark place.
That place is indeed very dark. But what is darkness if not the absence of light?
Shall we begin?
Round 1, fight! Hellish Abyss Mayo, eh? I didn't know that she had so many variants. Crimson Butterfly. Normal new game, eh?
We were born together. But we have to live and die separately.
Sure about that?
This, I knew. Mayu. We'll be
You sure it has to be this way?
We will. We can't be together forever.
Ah, you guys got scared. You guys got scared because of that, eh?
We can become one. So it's all right.
Sure about this? I don't know if I'm gonna get banned, but sure. Here we go.
Kill me.
Will you kill for me? I'll ask you, I love you enough to ask you again. Will you kill for me? And then I go, no. Instead, I'm gonna kill everyone else but you. And then turu 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 turu. Oh, did I really just kill her? And everybody's like, yeah, 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 you know it. But I guess I did what I had to do. Oh yeah, you just killed your own sister, eh? You didn't know, eh? Fly like a butterfly.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, bring up the 2000 Japanese pop. And there you go. We have literally everybody. Eh? Or whatever, you know, Naruto used to say. Eh? I'm not saying real words, and if I am, then maybe I already know Japanese. Aoi, aoi, anosora. Yeah, you don't goof. You don't goof, girl. You don't goof. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, the light. And this was Dragon Ball Z. This was Fatal Frame 2. We did it, everybody. We finished the game just in time. Maybe this is how things have to be. I don't know if there's, you know, if there's a different ending to this game. But if that's the end, then, you know. We kind of had a little bit of a train dilemma. We technically killed somebody in order to save everybody else. But I mean, it seems like she was okay with dying. So, you know, it's only a matter of knowing if, you know, the other girl is okay with the fact that she killed her sister. But maybe there's another ending. I don't know. I don't really know if there's like a good ending, a bad ending. We got an ending. That may be the canon ending. I don't even know if the rest of the series follows the same paths of the protagonist, the past protagonist. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. You know. But this was, I gotta say, a little bit better, if not more fun than the first one. I know that the first one is a classic, but the fact that you can go more places in the second game definitely helps, you know, this game quite a lot. And I don't know, I feel like the story is a little bit more impactful in a way. I don't even know how to describe it. I guess it could be a little bit, it hits home for a lot of people because, you know, like brotherhood and everything. You know, in contrast to the first one, which was a little bit more like, oh yeah, the feudal times of Japan, in which, you know, you guys have stuff going on like that. I don't know. I feel a little bit okay with this story more than the first one, which, you know, makes me curious about the remake. I have heard mixed opinions about the remake, but I guess I will see how that goes, you know, when I get to play, which maybe sooner than what you think. But probably it's gonna be on Halloween. Pony Canyon, I know that name, eh? Also, this song slaps. This song definitely slaps. I wonder if there's gonna be a post-credit scene. Sometimes these games do have that. And I believe I finished this game just in time for me just ending stream. Oh, I got an E rank. Third time. And maybe I also skipped the post-credit scene, eh? Jesus Christ, eh? Total score. Difficulty normal. Maybe I did get the bad ending. I don't know, eh? Mission mode has been added. A new feature has been added to the gallery and many things more. A new camera function has been added. Then sure enough, let me save the game. I don't know, maybe there was indeed a post-credit scene, but I don't know. I may have just missed it. But you know what, eh? Well, just in time for finishing today's stream, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if I can watch the promotional everything and anything ending in some butterfly. Yeah, they may not have been anything else. But yeah, I like this game. I enjoyed it a little bit more, just a little that bit more than the first one. I feel like the first one feels a little bit more claustrophobic because you're inside a home, which is like, you know, it has very small, you know, rooms. But yeah, you get around in this game, which I like. I definitely like. Me like. Well, this is gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and for being so cool yourselves. So thank you so much for everything and anything. Let me go to the big screen, and let me see what I can get. Spotify, why are you updating? I don't want you to update Spotify. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I'm a little bit of a tsundere in that way. Sometimes we want things to update. Sometimes we do. No. Just let me get a good song or something of the sorts, because I don't really know. So let me get that going on. So here we go. We go to the big screen. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. I definitely had quite a lot of fun with, you know, Battleframe 2. So I'm definitely looking forward to the remake, which I'm gonna be playing, as I said, probably on Halloween. So let me see who I can rate. Don't go yet, y'all. Let me see who I can, you know, have a lovely time with. Oh, Candy Quartz is playing Ocarina of Time and actually Zelda for the first time ever. Jesus Christ, let us go rate her and wish her a happy you know, playthrough. So let's rate Candy Quartz. Well, this has been it for today's stream. I hope that you guys had a ton of fun. Twitch.tv/Kong_Donga, you know where the links are. You know, check out the Discord. There's a lot of cool people over there. And I'm gonna be seeing you guys on this Sunday for more Dragon Age Origins or whatever we gotta do. Tip of the day is, remember that sometimes buying things in bulk is a little bit, you know, it saves you a little bit more in the long run. But I guess it depends. When it comes to like toiletries, yeah, sure enough, buy in bulk. Anyways, bye everybody. Say hello to Candy Quartz and you know, wish her a happy, you know, Zelda, you know, adventure. Bye everybody. Say hi to Candy Quartz. Bye.